9.27 yesterday. I mean, he came very, very close to almost winning that heat. Nice big backside air reverse, and that was insane. He needed a 9.30, got a 9.27, just didn't get it, but incredible stuff. So yes, Kolohe Andino has got his hands full this morning, both lefts and rights. It's going to be a healthy mix of it. See that first set coming through. So there is still a bit of size. I mean, there's still good waves out here this morning.
It's going to be Yago Dora kicking it off. A little bump to navigate as he comes down the line, snaps off the top, comes around this section again. That's the air game we were talking about. Stomps it on the roof and looks like he was going complete, but incomplete on that closing maneuver.
Well, there we go. That's what we were going to expect. We're going to see a lot of above the lip stuff. You know, I think that's where the big scores are going to come from. I think yesterday you were able to manufacture a big score through turns. I think today you're going to have to look for those sort of above the lip stuff really to get those excellent scores. Good snap there to kick things off on this wave, and then goes for that nice rail grab, air reverse, landed on the lip and just didn't quite stick it. So, you know, early morning jitters, first wave of the heat, you know, just kind of working things out, but I'm looking forward to watching more of this kid. I mean, he's amazing. He's got a lot of game, and I think, as I said before this morning, Kolohe's got his hands full with Yago Dora.
Dora opens up with a 3-point ride, a flat 3.
Connor O'Leary came out the blocks firing with the quarterfinals on the Gold Coast, but it really does take him a few events to warm up.
Kolohe Andino looking to the right. Quick snap off the top for brother. Air with that little bit of a backwash and has to kick the board away and also goes incomplete. So slow start for both Andino and Dora at the 26-minute mark.
There's going to be some great heats coming up, as we said, but Kolohe Andino, nice opening turn there, gets a little bit of drift, and then that backwash. We've seen that play havoc yesterday. It was an incredible highlight reel of the backwash wipeouts yesterday, and it's a tricky one. I mean, it can be very dangerous. Surfers have hurt themselves in the past, but you know, Kolohe Andino there knew exactly what was happening, kicked the board away, didn't want to chance that first wave of the day. And as you said before, just a 2.17 and a 3 for Yago.
Speaking of that, now it's 17 minutes. If either of these surfers are able to score an 8 or above, it's really going to put them in the driver's seat because it's been a low-scoring affair so far. Kolohe Andino stays busy, this time going left. Hacks off the top there. Another little vertical piercing of the lip just for 2 combinations of turns. And taking the wave in and looking for the jet ski assist back around, but that's going to actually be a well put together wave in light of the overall scores in the score line.
That's a perfect example of what Richie was talking about, a combination of turns. So came off the bottom, did that one turn, and then straight into the next maneuver. And that's what the judges want to see. They want to see you go from one to the next with that really smooth flow, and that's going to garner some big points.
He's going to earnestly wait to hear what the score came through for last of Andino, so he'll know what his task is going to be. We'll take another look at Kolohe's wave.
Yeah, this is the classic example of combination of turns. Straight into that first one, and then bottom turns, bangs it up through the lip in the next turn. So the judges want to see that real clean, smooth transition between the maneuvers, and that's going to, you know, obviously show that the surfer is in control.
And apple doesn't fall far from the tree, does it?
Absolutely, in that occasion especially not. But yeah, you know, Kolohe's definitely turning into his dad. Here we go. This is what happened while we were at the break. Kolohe Andino caught that little left-hander, came all the way in, and look at this wave that he's got. So he's got a 6.0 in his scoreline and backs it up. He's getting rid of that 2.17. And then Yago Dora. We heard a little bit of a cheer while we're at the break, and maybe this was it. Just setting it up. Nice turn from Yago. 2 sort of nice maneuvers, and then goes to the air and rides out cleanly. So perfect rotation from Yago Dora, and fires one back at Kolohe Andino. And really have a look at that score from Yago. We talk about the big scores are going to come from above the lip stuff with the combination of turns. That's exactly what happened.
Injury replacement for Kelly Slater, who's getting some body work done. He's got some back issues happening right now. He's going to try to be on the mend. Here we go with Kolohe Andino. Quick, lightning fast on that first turn. Second, quick snap. Looks like he's surfing in a whole nother gear. A little bit of urgency from Andino for 4 combination of maneuvers. Looking good.
That's exactly what I was talking about. Just keep applying the pressure. He's going to build on that scoreline. That 6.0 is long gone now. He's going to replace that with a mid to high range 7. I think that was excellent surfing underneath the priority of Yago. And Kolohe's backhand is a weapon. I mean, he's made it through to the finals here, lost to Michel Barrez only just, but with that precise, clean, synergy between maneuvers, no messing around, finished off nicely. That was a well-surfed wave. So Kolohe Andino just applying more pressure on Yago.
Here we go. Dora up. Little carve to start off. He's going to need more than that. Gets a second turn in. And a last slashing maneuver, little layback. Pretty quick.
He's loose, isn't he? I mean, that's, as I was talking about before, it reminds me of a young Rob Machado when he first came on the World Tour. Just that elastic band-like surfing that just is amazing.
Yago Dora going by the nickname of the Skinny Goat, one of my favorite nicknames currently in the world of surfing.
The Skinny Goat.
We'll take another
That's a
look.
classic. Let's have a look at his wave here. First turn, nice and clean. Not a lot of vertical face on this, so that's the only thing that's really going to hurt the score. He's looking to replace a 3. Still waiting for Kolohe's score to come through, which it just has. Yago, that last turn, definitely the money shot. A 7.0 for Kolohe's last ride, so Yago needing a 4.13, and that score already dropped.
And it comes under the 4.13, a flat 4 for Yago Dora. So Yago still in second place, even though he has that excellent score of a 9.1. Kolohe Andino out in the lead. Is this going to be the wave? He's going to let Yago go. Yago can't get into that wave, and the cat and mouse game is going to continue out in the lineup. Decision time for Andino. He's going to let Yago go.
Ooh.
What can Yago muster on this backwash? Air, reverse, rolls out of it. 4-point ride is the requirement. 4.13 to be exact. Potts?
Wow. Well, I don't know. Crapo. I mean, that last ride that he had was a couple of little, check turns with a really nice snap at the end. I almost thought it was a bit of a mistake for Kolohe to let that wave go, but Yago, he's one of those kids that can drop scores on closeouts. We saw yesterday 9.27 on a closeout. Let's have a look at the height. See the fins out, spins nice and clean, comes out smooth. It's going to be very close. There was no lip, so we had to use the oncoming white water to get a little bit of resistance, and there we go.
He does it with a 5.17. Yago Dora turns the heat with 1 minute and 40 seconds remaining. Now Kolohe Andino needing a rather large score of a 7.28 to take the win here.
Wow.
I hear the beach announcer on the countdown. Horn has just sounded, and a dejected Kolohe Andino is eliminated from competition. Trials winner, the young upstart 20-year-old Yago Dora is going to move on to round number 3, much to delight of the Brazilian audience. This is just a little victory lap for Yago.